Hello there.
What a way to spend your Sunday, right?
Isn't that the truth?
How are you?
I am well.
Are we going first? Shall I start filming or shall we do it first testing?
We'll test going. Let's test going to the right first
Okay.
and see what happens. There we are, and we're gonna.
Shall I film? Or do you film?
Yeah, I'm already filming, but if you want to be more, like I guess, quick, engaged. Pretty high speed limit for this area, so this is it right here, huh?
Yes.
Okay. We're already decelerating. Clear visual of the stop sign. I understand they navigated going straight, so we'll do that too. There we go.
There we go.
That was it?
Easy!
Easy. Jeez. I want to do it one more time going straight because I think in their video they went straight through.
They do.
So for integrity's sake, we'll replicate their exact path.
Exactly. Let's do it again.
Spin around here.
That was good.
That was too simple for an 8-hour round trip.
Okay,
let's go ahead and reset this properly.
Exactly.
I'm going to set this as our destination. Make sure we don't have a double here. So let's go into edit and delete that. Now this should carry us straight through. And this time we'll hit it in average. Engaged.
Let's do it.
Maybe Ross got spooked with how quick it was going here and didn't give it the chance to actually slow down. Oh no, okay. Interesting.
Same problem. Isn't that strange?
So to the right, we were good. We gotta redo it for science. All right.
What, you came from what, San Francisco?
San Diego.
San Diego?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I'm based out of San Diego.
And the guy tonight, I don't know whether he's not working for Tesla because he comes from the Fremont area.
Oh wow, yeah. All right, we're in assertive mode. We are accelerating pretty standard like the first time. And we've got a car in front of us, so it might cheat because it sees the car. So this is another good variable. So seeing the car, we come to a stop properly. That's another variable. Okay. So we'll have to try that again without a car in front of us.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it. That's what we came here for,
Exactly. Okay. So we're going to recreate that again, hopefully this time with nobody in front of us. And again in assertive mode. That's an impressive amount of acceleration around this portion. All right, hovering over the brake because we might get a little heavy here. Coming in, coming in, coming in, coming in. Yeah, okay.
I'm fine.
All right, so with the forward path, let me report that. System is having trouble recognizing the stop sign on a straight pathway.
Okay.
All right, recording sent back. Let's do one more test going to the left. And actually, I'm going to do full self-driving going back the opposite direction.
Okay.
To see if it's just both ways. Or
and you have filmed all of this now,
yes,
right?
this
so
is all
you'll
being
have
filmed.
it tomorrow. That's
exactly. This is what CYBRLFT is all about, though. The actual heavy-duty testing. So I'm going to delete that trip and set this so we have a pathway through the stop sign real quick. And engage. Now, if it recognizes this stop, but not the other, that really narrows it down. Yeah, it's handling... Wow.
And far.
You know, interesting enough, the video that was put up showed the car stopping in the middle.
Yeah.
They might have about a 10-meter offset on the maps that are not accurate. Because it stopped early there versus not stopping early enough here. So anyone from Tesla watching this is valuable.
It is.
We need somebody to come out here and give this a real test with the team. We're going to do one more going to the left at that intersection.
And going straight without a car, there's no doubt that it's having problem finding.
It's having problems stopping there. And that is good information to have. Turning to the right and coming from the other direction, it's stopping, but a bit abruptly. I'm going to, if I can, I'm going to give it like 30 seconds so that hopefully no one's in front of us. That way we don't cheat. And now we'll go. Because I want that to be clear.
Very smart.
Trying to eliminate as much of the uncontrolled variables as possible.
The acceleration is here. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's a bit much for what I would consider a residential street. Now see, the turning, it's beautifully doing it.
Yeah.
This is perfect. The only problem is going straight through here. And we have the right of way, so there you go.
And you wait.
Perfect.
That's good. Okay, so the problem is only the straight. Okay. Well,
and it is repeatable.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
That's it.
I'm gonna tweet that, and then we're waiting for your videos.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
for sure.
My gosh, what a story. And if
The
not
best thing about this is hopefully that most people, they don't get sad. So don't take this as a negative. This is more information. This is good. This is going to help the system improve. But to make it sound like it's trying to kill you is just ludicrous.
It is. Perfect. Thanks a lot.
Oh, yeah. It was a pleasure.
Good. We're coming back later on with the guy from San Francisco. Hope to see you soon again.
Yes, that'd be awesome. All right, here we go. We're in chill mode. We're coming around again. I didn't want to take up any more of their time. We're coming through here hot. Okay, let's see. In chill mode, it worked. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Yep, time to do it again. So the same early behavior, which is interesting, you almost can imagine is shifted, kind of offset with this stop. It stops early, it creeps up, it says stopping for stop sign again, slightly confusing this Mercedes to my left, and then we should, okay, I think the cyclist spooked it a little bit. Alright, we're going to do that again, and we're also going to do some tests with no navigation. Since we're going in a straight line, we're just going to let the car run, but I want to reproduce the test on chill mode, because results matter, you know, or repetition of the test. Okay, and we're back on. Nope. Oh, shoot. I messed up. Let's see if I can get it in time. Accelerating through here. Way too fast. Yeah, still problem. Okay, so going straight, I'll have to do some numbers here. So assertive, average, assertive, no, average, assertive, average, chill. They're like 4 times. 1 and 4 functioned properly. Okay. Trying to figure out how to reproduce the effects of doing it successfully. Maybe activating FSD too close is the problem. What if we do it from further back? We'll actually set like a course. Alright, so as we come over into this spot, I want to get us turned around, and then we'll set a course going through that stop sign. And the idea with this test is to produce results from a much farther point of navigation, not being like right next to it, giving the system time to have calculated its route and knowing the upcoming maneuvers to whatever extent it can. So same nav point going straight through. We'll leave that unchanged. We are in chill mode, activating. So we even have a stop sign before that one. Let's see what happens. We're gonna go full screen here. We're gonna look at everything, try to interpret everything that's happening. All right, there we go. Now this is the street. Speed limit's 35 miles per hour. We're at a 10% offset, which is pretty standard. We've got cars in front of us though. It's gonna work because we have cars in front of us. Darn it! This is why it can be hard to reproduce these tests. The amount of times that you would encounter this particular intersection going straight across with no traffic versus the amount of time that you'll be behind other cars, with which the system is already compensating, slowing down, taking in information. But we did reproduce the issues with the stop. So stop sign popped up on the visual right after coming around that corner. I'm not seeing any language for stopping for stop sign yet, and there it is. Right up here at the edge. Now this motorcycle needs to go, and then we will follow through, creeping forward for visibility, and there it is. All right. All right, so far just that Land Rover's ahead of us. Nobody. Okay. Now we're giving the system a little extra time. We're in chill mode. Let's see what happens. All right, that's where we were starting before, so we have crossed it. Slight decel coming around here. We do have an indicator for a stop sign there. Oh. We have interesting nope. After repeated testing, it appears that about 1 in 10 times there is proper recognition of that stop. Need iteration. Okay. So yeah, that particular direction going straight through, that is a problem that'll need to be addressed, and which it will. I mean, frankly, it's not that big a concern when you actually consider the fact that having edge cases like this exist all over the place. And the reason that Tesla is so clear about us being awake, attentive, alert at all times as testers is very evident in scenarios like this. So it is not to be blown out of proportion to say that this is somehow a dangerous thing that's trying to hurt people. Like, no, it's a system that is improving with iteration and doing remarkable things across crazy geographies when you consider the area of which it's operating in versus being sandboxed in like a Waymo vehicle or something of that sort with a lot more sensors, a lot more expense. So I think it's good for everybody to realize that this is a part of the iterative process and why this is so hard and why it's good to be transparent, and also to avoid the hyperbolic language, because then you just sound like a moron on either side of the argument. But yeah, this was a really good bunch of testing. I'm really glad I got to run that, especially the initial times with Tesla Boomer Mama. And I know we had somebody else out here. I think Miss Jillian was in her black plaid Model S running the same course, verifying the same results. And I think somebody else is coming out here later to do the same thing. And can we take a second to appreciate how cool that is? That so many beta testers in the community are rushing over here to try to replicate the results to see what happens. Now, I did get it one time to do it properly on chill mode with no issue. And then I'm gonna probably get some customers and just enjoy working up in the Santa Barbara area, filtering my way back to San Diego. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this adventure and all the craziness that's come along with it, and have a renewed appreciation for the scientific method. All right, we are back in chill mode. All clear, no navigation preset. Just to show you guys, and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna pay attention to any words or anything that pops up. With no nav inlaid, we are not accelerating through here anywhere near as quickly as we did before, which is interesting. Okay, here's the sign. And minor hiccup, and yeah, definitely still the same action. System not detecting stop sign and intersection properly. Tesla's going to be getting a lot of recordings from me on this particular intersection. But this is, again, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. More information, we can learn, iterate, improve. And this, by solving this edge case, might solve a bunch of interesting cases that come from it, from a similar detection issue, because it should be vision first. And the stop sign does come up as we're coming around, but there's no late indication from, you know, decelerating. There's a slight little hiccup that you feel as you get close to it. But let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and try to turn around and get back and try this a couple more times because I like having more data. Oh yeah, we haven't actually tested this direction here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay, we got a second problematic entry point. We discovered something new. Another directional issue with this intersection. Okay, so we have 2 points of failure on this intersection. Let's do it again. Huh. It said please keep your hands on the wheel and they kind of bleeped at me. All right, so we got good indication of stop from these two paths. It's those two that are the concern. The north way and the westbound and northbound, based on what my little compass was showing. All right, so we're going to hit this direction again because we've got more interesting data. This time, let's hit it with an actual nav point, just so we're showing even more variables around the same maneuver. All right, this time, chill mode on. It is another blind corner scenario. But, oop, no stop sign, no visual until right there. Late stop sign detection on this intersection. System's not detecting stop markings on the road. So it's not just the stop sign itself that it should see. It should also see the stop and the line indicator. Because there are times that the system will start to come to a stop just because it'll see markings and start interpreting them as potential stopping points, like a stop sign. But on this particular intersection, it's just not reading it. So yeah, this is just another fun spot that I'll have to get ironed out, and it'll be interesting to see how this particular intersection is tackled over time to narrow that down. Again, east and southbound directions are fine, haven't had any issues, and if you're turning at these, they're fine. In fact, I actually need to test the westbound direction with a built-in turn, so we'll actually do a left-hand turn because it's a bit more necessary to make sure it's clear than the right, because you know the right is sharp and right there and easier to get away with, but a left-bound turn can be a bit more demanding. So we'll get into this little pull-off scenario here, and we'll navigate to this trademark place, and there we go. That is a left direction turn from this spot. We'll do this in chill as well, mimicking the last run. I guess as soon as we get an FSD icon. There we go, we're on. This is arguably even more blind than the other one. So it sees that we're coming to a stop and it's already decelerating, which is nice, which then chains into treating this as a proper stop sign. So we now have the right of way, which is good, we're going, and everything's fine. So handling this intersection turning seems to have a 0 issue performance rating. All right, I'm gonna go back our main direction again. Definitely gonna give us some time after this bus passes us, because if there's a vehicle in front of us, the system gets a freebie because it's already decelerating. It's interesting. It feels like these speeds for this particular road are just far too high. We're just gonna do the right-hand turn again. Okay, now we need to move because we got a car behind us. Little traction loss there. There we go. All right. From a bit further back, chill mode again. The mode performance from what I see here is a negligible difference. They're all handling it in a similar way, which eliminates that as a variable for the most part. And so we should be reacting to this heads up or not. But because we have this turn coming up, it's already decelerating, which then allows it, kind of like a latency issue or lag, it sees the stop sign, registers that it's stopping for it, and then we just continue on our way. All right, but that's it. I think I've ran through that enough, both with nav, without nav, in every direction that we could. We found 2 failure points instead of just the 1, so that's good information for Tesla to see. Please retweet this like crazy to Ashok and Elon and the Tesla team so that they can actually fix this, or maybe dive into the details behind what might be causing it, because I bet that solving this will solve a lot of future problems with the system. The whole way up here, 11.4.4 was killer. It did the whole trip up here with no disengagements. We didn't actually have disengagements until this test. And those will be tallied up, of course, and logged into the data tracker. I keep track of all this stuff. So, all in all, a really, really awesome day. Got to meet Alexandra, Tesla Boomer Mama, and got to see, I didn't get a chance to talk to, but did see Miss Jillian out here in her black plaid Model S running the same test. And yeah, it's cool. I love seeing the community coming together to actually test these things out and, I don't know, get more eyes on something that stirred up a lot of controversy in the Tesla community. I'll say it that way. This isn't at all a win for Dan O'Dowd. He is completely idiotic in the way that he makes this sound like it's this thing out to kill everybody. We as testers know that you need to be ready and alert at all times and understand that there are going to be cases like this where the system will surprise you, and you got to be responsible, you know, be a good tester. And you know, 99% of what it does, it's going to do really well, but this is a growing technology and it needs to be treated as such. But I appreciate everybody's excitement leading up to these tests, and I can't wait to get this video out for you all. I've got quite the drive to get home. It's this is about 4 hours away from where I live, but it was well worth the trip. I'm getting to a point now where I need to actually go charge and then maybe hit some recommended spots up here for some beta testing and get some customers on the way back to San Diego, guys. But thank you so much for the view and the support. And yeah, that was fun. I can't wait for more. Catch you later.